Hey friends, welcome. May 8th, 2025. You wake up and check the headlines. Political division, gun violence, layoffs, anxiety, another shooting, another protest, another reason to shut your eyes and scroll past it all. But what if he was here? What if Jesus, the real Jesus, wasn't stuck in stained glass or Sunday sermons? What if he was walking our city streets today, eating at diners, visiting schools, kneeling beside hospital beds, wearing modern clothes, speaking gently, healing not just with miracles, but with attention, truth, and love? This series imagines what it would look like if Jesus walked among us, city by city, day by day, throughout 2025. Today is Thursday, May 8th, and Jesus walks among the people of Lansing, Michigan. It's 5:45 a.m. The morning air bites softly, crisp with dew and tinged with the smell of damp earth. Jesus walks in silence down the Lansing River Trail, the concrete cool beneath his sneakers. A gentle fog floats over the Grand River, catching the pink-orange light of sunrise like stained glass over water. He stops beneath the Branky fish ladder, just where the roar of water creates a natural hum that drowns out traffic from nearby North Cedar Street. Joggers pass, ducks land in the river. A dog walker glances over but keeps going. Jesus kneels, not for the attention, but for intimacy. Abba, Lansing is waking up, with pain, with purpose, with confusion. Let me be present today. Let me feel what they feel. Let me love the ones who think they're unlovable. He doesn't rush the prayer. Time bends when he speaks to the Father, and the world is a little more whole when he opens his eyes. 8 a.m. By mid-morning, Jesus is walking past the Michigan State Capitol. The dome stretches into the pale sky like a symbol of power that feels distant to the people struggling below it. On the stone steps, Jesus sits next to Jerome, a wiry black man in his 50s, holding a cardboard sign that reads, "I did time. I paid the price. I just want a second chance." He has deep lines on his face and worn-out boots, 3 sizes too big. Jesus doesn't preach. He listens. And Jerome tells him about 2 job interviews he never got called back for. About sleeping under a viaduct on Kalamazoo Street last night. About praying to a God he's not sure remembers his name. Jesus replies, "He does, and he sent me to remind you." Jerome's eyes flood. The pain held in for decades finally has permission to fall. A young state rep walks past and glances at the pair. "Who is that guy?" she asks her aide. "I don't know, but that man next to him looks like someone just gave him his life back." Amen. 10 a.m. at Everett High School. A tired substitute teacher lets Jesus step in during third period. Jesus doesn't head to the whiteboard. Instead, he pulls a chair into the middle of the room and turns it around, resting his arms across the backrest like an older brother ready to hear you out. The class isn't about history today. I want to know your story, Jesus says. Silence. Then one hand. Lexi, 17, whispers, "My dad's dying. I have to work after school to help pay bills. I don't think I'm going to graduate." Jordan, 18, chimes in. "My brother got shot last month. Nobody at school even asked about it." Jesus looks at each of them, slowly, deliberately. You are not statistics, and you are not forgotten. You are seen, heard, and still being written, he says. When the bell rings, no one gets up. Even the substitute wipes her eyes. 1 p.m. The Fleetwood Diner is packed. Bacon sizzles, syrup sticks to menus. The air smells like burnt coffee and hash browns. Angie, the waitress, is on her 5th double shift this week. Her hands are trembling from fatigue. Jesus walks in, nods to the manager, and grabs an apron from behind the counter. She freezes. "Who are you?" "Just someone who sees how hard you're working." Without fuss, he delivers orders, pours coffee, picks up a crying toddler so his mother can eat. An elderly man at the corner booth mutters, "I've never seen someone do the things you're doing so slow, but make it feel so holy." Jesus looks over his shoulder and winks. Angie leans against the wall during a moment's breath and says, "I didn't know people like you still existed." He replies, "You just forgot that you are one." 3:30 p.m. at Sparrow Hospital. Jesus visits room 412, where Maya, a 9-year-old with leukemia, is coloring between scans. Tubes run from her chest. Her mom looks out the window, biting her lip. Jesus knocks and walks in quietly. "Hey, I heard there's an artist in here." Maya lights up. She shows him a picture of a lion with wings. "This is my guardian angel," she says. He nods, crouching beside her bed. "Looks like he's been watching over you pretty well." He places a hand gently over hers. No flash, no fireworks, but Maya's heart rate, which was elevated for days, drops for the first time in a week. The nurse looks at the monitor and says, That's not possible." Jesus smiles softly and whispers to Maya, "Your fight is sacred, and you're never alone." 6 p.m. in Ario Town, the creative heartbeat of Lansing, the Robin Theater is packed with young adults, poets, and artists for an open mic night. Jesus leans against the back wall, arms folded, watching intently. A 22-year-old named Jalen steps up. His poem is raw. "I scream into pillowcases and plaster smiles over panic attacks. I lost a friend last year. I almost followed, but I wrote instead. The crowd claps politely. Jesus walks outside and waits by the sidewalk. Jalen joins him, shaking. That was brave, Jesus says. Your voice saved someone tonight. Maybe even you. Jalen stares, blinking. Who are you? The one who hears the cries. No one else does. 8:45 p.m. at the Shawasi Street Bridge. It's now quiet. Traffic is slowed. The sky has spilled stars across its canvas. Jesus kneels on the same patch of river trail where he began. The Grand River still flows. Abba, thank you for Jerome, for Lexi and Jordan, for Maya, for Angie, for Jalen, for Lansing. Let them feel you after I'm gone. Let the echoes of love fill the cracks in their lives. I leave them in your care, Father, until tomorrow. He remains kneeling for a long time, until the stars are bright, until the city sighs itself to sleep. So, today Jesus didn't turn water into wine. He turned strangers into brothers, despair into hope, noise into sacred silence. He didn't come to dazzle Lansing. He came to dwell in it. And the question he leaves behind is simple. If I walked into your life today, would you notice me? And tomorrow, we follow him into a new city. So come back, because when Jesus walks your streets, everything will change. Before you leave, I'd like to say a prayer for everything and anything that's important to you that you are currently holding in your heart on this day. You can join me. Are you ready? Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. If you don't currently subscribe to this channel, click the subscribe button and become a permanent member of our family. And if you know somebody who needs to hear something good today, share our channel or any of our videos with them. It will definitely uplift them and inspire them for the day. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and don't forget, hug your family. They love you. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.